Bias remorse. So, what is bias remorse? Bias remorse is when a customer buys a product, how they feel afterward. And they wonder whether they have made the right decision, and they wonder whether just with their money, or when they feel as if they could have gotten a better product somewhere else. So that is what buyer's remorse is. Now, when someone buys your product, you want to make sure that you extinguish the flame of buyer's remorse. So, welcome to Elite Experience Podcast. This is the email edition, and today it's all about buyer's remorse. And the other thing is that we are at a quarter of a century of the email edition. So, I feel happy about it that I've come this far this year. And let's get to it. So, how do you extinguish buyer's remorse? The first way to extinguish buyer's remorse is by genuinely appreciating your customer. So, and now this is as you confirm their purchase. So, if someone has bought a product now, as you confirm that purchase, don't just send a faithless transaction that, hey, you have bought this, it is coming when. No. Instead of telling them that they have bought this, first appreciate them for choosing you. Now you appreciate them for choosing your brand, and then now welcome them to your brand. And now after that, now you can tell them that this is the product that you have purchased from us. This is when it will get to you, and if there is any issue, this is what to do about it. So this step is more about before even anything else, you make sure that you are appreciating your customer in that first confirmation email. The second thing to do is that it's about your post-purchase experience. So post-purchase experience is what happens after one buys your product. So this one ties in with the first one whereby I've talked about the confirmation of the purchase, and then after that it is more about the shipping. So how is the shipping experience? So if you tell them that their product will arrive on this day, you also give them a tracking number so that they can track their product, and then they know that this product will be coming at around this time, and so that they anticipate it and they are ready to receive it. And in case they're not available to pick it, so that they can organize for someone to pick it up. So that's the first thing. The second thing about the purchase experience. So the first one is confirmation, or when you confirm the purchase. The second one is the shipping experience. The third thing about the purchase experience is now after your product has reached your customers' hands, how you guide them in how to use it. So this can be images or a video or a GIF that shows them how to use their product. So that is if they don't know how to use it. The second thing about now, not the second, but the first thing about the post-purchase experience is it's that telling them how to take care of the product. So this is a product. So let's say, for example, for a fashion brand. So this is and they have bought a dress. So telling them the best way to wash their dress, the best way to iron their dress, what detergent to use, what not to use. So how to take care of that product. So this is the fourth way that you can make your post-purchase experience exceptional. Now the fifth thing is about checking in. So let's say Now you can use your data now so that you know that by the time it is, so let's say if it is a skincare product, so by the time they are getting to the third week, maybe they are starting to see results. So you want to check in and find out how is the experience with the product is going, whether they are having a good experience or how it is going. And now the sixth and final thing about the post-purchase experience is you are, when somehow the product does not fit what the customer expected, and now they have to return it. Like, what is the experience that they are returning that product? Do you make it seamless? Do you give them a lot of trouble? Do you give How do you handle that? If you have to you have to exchange the product, how does it go about it? Like, when they are giving back that product, after that, how the proceeding goes, and now how they either get the refund or their product is exchanged for another. So that is the return experience. So you want to make it as seamless and as easy as possible for your customer in case they have any issue with your product. Now, so that is the second step in extinguishing the buyer's remorse flame. The third way to extinguish the flame is by using collected data meaningfully. So you don't want to either send recommendations that are not aligned with your customer's data, or to start telling them another product immediately. But what you want to do is that you want to use that data strategically. So, for example, now when someone buys the product, you can recommend to them a product that complements that particular product that they have bought. And after some time now, maybe maybe your product takes 4 weeks to get finished. You can send them a reminder so that they can replenish their stock. So it's about using that data meaningfully. And now the other way to use the data meaningfully is by sending by sending only information that the only emails that are relevant to that particular customer. So let's say, for example, if you are a skincare brand, and now sell a customer a face cream, and now they tell you that they are having issues with their face. So now maybe in the quiz you send after, so you can only be sending products that are relevant for their face. And now it is something that can be added on to your first product, that is even better. So it is more about using the information that your customer has given you to make sure that the recommendation you give are aligned with the information given, the the content you send to that customer is aligned with the problems that they are having, with the interest that they have, and it's also about using that information to start now building the persona of that particular customer, so that in the future now you can send them only meaningful campaigns. So those are the three things that you can do to extinguish the flame of buyer's remorse. So the first one is genuinely appreciate your customer. The second one is deliver an exceptional post-purchase experience, and then the third one is use the data you have collected from your customer to deliver meaningful value. So as I finish this now, always remember that Nadulin is buyer's remorse. There is this quote by Maya Angelou that says, "People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." So when you understand that buyers are feeling bad about making that purchase, maybe they are wondering whether it's the right decision, maybe they feel as if could have gotten a better deal somewhere else, or maybe they feel as if they have wasted their money. So you want to turn that around so that you make them feel that they have made the right decision by choosing your brand and choosing that particular product. So this is about make sure that you are very intentional about how your customer feels after buying your product, and now so after your customer chooses your product, after your customer chooses your brand, make sure that you make them feel better about it so that they come back for more by using now those three strategies. So the strategies of genuinely appreciating your customer, delivering an exceptional post-purchase experience, and finally it is about using it meaningfully. So that's all for today, and I'll see you in the next session. So bye bye, BDM.